I'm back in the music room because it's only 10, but sorry, it's only 10, but Sophie's on a phone call, so I didn't want to, and I want to go to bed soon because I have 9:30 physics tomorrow. My test is tomorrow. I've looked at the review on Zoom, and it looks like I know it. Everything I was like, okay, I got this. There's one part where it's like, it talks about like vectors and stuff like that, and I get it, like I get the whole like adding stuff and then like square rooting and stuff, but I'm worried I'll forget it because I don't think that's provided on like the answer, the like little sheets or whatever. I'm more or less worried that we have 10 questions. She said they're going to be nowhere near as hard as the homework, but we have 10 questions and only like 45 minutes to do it. And then we go over the same questions in like a group for like the second half. But I think I'll probably do fine. If I fail it, I fail it. But it really should be pretty easy because we haven't learned much. We've just been a lot of vocab and then whatever, and it's all multiple choice, and it's gonna be mostly math problems because that's what physics is. So I'm not too worried. But anyway, so freaking starting my day off. I actually woke up at like 4:30 in the morning, could not fall back asleep. Like I think I went to bed around like 10:30, 11. I don't remember when I said bye to y'all. 10:30, 11, and woke up at like 4:30 in the morning, could not fall back asleep, so I was up for like the whole time. I just read. And then like read on my phone. And then freaking holy crap. And then I got dressed and I was kind of tired. Because I only got 5 hours of sleep, but I was a little tired, and I was like, maybe I should skip my class. But I was already getting dressed to go to my class. It was at 11 o'clock. It was my only class that day, so I was like starving, so I'm like, okay, let me go to class, and then I'll whatever, right? So I get dressed, I get all that stuff, get all ready and everything. I have a little bit of mascara left I gotta take off, but that was so weird, random. But anyway, so yeah, I go to my freaking it was religion, I had New Testament. We learned about things. We have a quiz Wednesday, but like, it's on Learning Suite. It's closed note, but he gives you like 2 whole days to do it, so, I mean, I'll try to do it closed note. But for legal reasons, I am doing a closed note, and I will not be cheating at all. Cause I'm a good Christian child. But anyway, guys, on fleek? I think so. Anyway, went to there, and Chloe's been, like, super duper sick. Like puking, throwing her guts up, like, for the past 3 days. It's been bad. So, like, I think she texted me this morning, but I didn't see it, and being like, hey, can you get me some water and whatever? And I was like, I did not see it till, like, 30 minutes later, and she already got someone else to do it, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I promise you. I will tell you. Like, tell me and I'll get you stuff. And she's like, yeah, I'll ask you if you're here. And I was like, I have 1 class today. I'm doing nothing. I was going to go to the store, but then I realized Amazon exists. So I got my pepper spray, and I bought a stun gun, and it's getting delivered tomorrow. I'm thinking about bejeweling them because I think that'd be cute. Because I saw a bejeweled stun gun, but it did not look like quality stuff. So I was like, let me just bejewel it myself. But I got a super cute pepper spray with quick release. It's got super long range. And I got a stun gun, just in case. And then, but yeah, so I went from there. I was texting her on the way back from that class, and then I went to the Kink, and I ate food there. And then I picked up some like ice in a cup for her, and I went to go take it to her. I like talked to her for a little bit. She had a huge headache, so I was like, hey, how are you? Oh my gosh, I hope you're okay. But you know, I talked to her for a hot second, and then I left to go back to my room. I played Stardew Valley. Guys, I got the clock. I saved up $10 million, and I have the clock on my farm now. Now it's just getting all of the achievements. Now it's getting all of the achievements, like all the star drops, all the other stuff. But I might put that off. I might play a different game while I just wait for that. Let that sit, because it's a lot of like grinding for all the other whatever stuff, so it's kind of boring. But like, if I'm ever, because I normally just play it when I put on a video or whatever. Like the other games I have, I can't put on a video because I have to like be invested, because I've either not played the game in a while or like yada yada blah blah blah, right? Anyway, so yeah, I pretty much like I gave that to Chloe, then I went back to my room, played Stardew Valley, got the clock. I'm very proud of that. Should I be? Probably not, but I am. But yeah, so then I did that, and then what did I do? I think I just procrastinated. yeah, so I did that, and I was like, okay, I need to go eat. So I was gonna go grab something from vending machines, but they were stocking them, and so I was like, okay, Slay, I'll come back later. Like 30 minutes later, still stocking the vending machines. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how long does it take? So I waited another 30 minutes. Finally, they were all stocked and everything. Got myself like an Uncrustable, and then I texted Megan being like, hey, we're gonna watch Arcane today, and she was like, yeah, of course I can. And I was like, text me when, and she's like, well, I'm going to the kink, I've got class that ends at 5, and I was like, just text me when you're headed to the kink, and I'll literally head over. And so I brought Sophie with me, and we went to the kink, and we like ate our food, and then we ate our food, and we just chit-chatted, and then, what did I do? Oh yeah, we went back and we watched Arcane. We watched the first episode in the basement, got like a little into the second episode, and then people were like, can we use this for FAG? And we're like, oh yeah, fine. So we went up to the mezzanine, went upstairs, and we watched Arcane episode 2. I don't know why, but I thought episode 2 is when like everyone goes all like crazy, it gets like all really, really good. But no, it's episode 3, because I can't believe I forgot it's 3 episodes to get to like the point where like everyone's grown up and all that crazy stuff has happened and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so I was like, oh, we have to watch the second one because it's really good. So I'm waiting for them because they don't know anything about what's about to happen. They're like looking at characters, and I'm like, yeah, no, they live a really long time. I don't say that, but I'm like, yeah, I love this guy. He's like, we love him. He's so amazing. I don't say anything because they all die. Just kidding. Only like a couple of them died. But yeah, no. So that was really funny. But yeah, hopefully we're gonna watch the season or whatever. We're gonna finish watching it. I don't think she can watch it tomorrow. She might, I don't know. Wednesday I can't watch it because I won't get back till 10. She definitely doesn't want to stay up that late. So they're like 40-minute long episodes. And then Sophie's gonna watch us, and freaking Chloe said she wants to watch it with us too, but she has to get better. Also, Chloe's like really, really like cannot move out of her bed. I don't know if I've told you guys this, but like she cannot move. She's so exhausted. Like so nauseous, so sick. She texted me today. I was like, what have you been eating? And she's been like, ramen. And I'm like, girl, you can't eat that when you're sick. That's gonna get you, like, that's too much flavor. It's gonna get you sick. You're gonna throw up. I'm like, you're basically pregnant right now. Like any strong smell, strong taste, they're gonna mess you up. So you gotta like, literally, you can't do that. So she's like, oh, okay. I was like, eat saltine. I literally like mommed her too. I was like, eat some saltines, eat some bland food. Don't have really anything that's got too much flavor in it. Like if you need anything, let me know. And then I did scare her out a little bit. I was like, also text me if you feel like you're dying, because you totally can die from the flu. People do it all the time, and you seem really weak. So let me know. I'll call the cops. I'll call an ambulance, or I'll call someone to take her to the hospital. But yeah, I scared her a little bit, but she's totally fine. Sorry. And then, I just took melatonin and it's hitting. What else? Oh yeah. So what was it talking about? We watched Arcane, and then we finished watching episode 2, and Megan went to bed, Sophie and I went to whatever, and then Chloe texted me, and then I went to go take a shower. And then she texted the group chat, but I didn't see because I was in the shower, and then she called me in the shower, like FaceTime, and I went, hey, I'm naked right now, what do you want? She's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, why'd you answer? And I was like, because I love you, and you're like dying, so it's an emergency. But yeah, no, she was like, I got my package or whatever at the kink, and I kind of want to go with someone because I don't know if I can make it all the way there and back. And I was like, I got you, girl. So I was like, give me 10 minutes. And so I pretty much rushed. I didn't rush through my shower, but I did rush through my shower. I went through my whole shower, and I was like, oh my gosh, baby girl, I got you. But yeah, so I pretty much got dressed and all that stuff, like put on clothes to go over because I was in my PJs. I still kind of am in my PJs. You can see the little checkered PJs or whatever, right? But yeah, then I went into her room. I was like, hey girl, you ready to go? And so we went to the kink, and we waited in a super long line. I was like, sit, because she was getting like lightheaded, and you could see her face was getting red from all the blood because she'd been laying down for like 2 days straight. I think 3 days actually. But But I was like, go sit. You need to sit down. Like, the line was long. I was like, well, you can come back up here when the line, like, when there's no one up here. But yeah, so she went and sat down, and then we got her package, and she wanted me to hold it because I think it was like a scale, and she was a little bit insecure. It was really funny. I literally held up the scale. I was like, I'm insecure about my weight. But yeah, no. And then there was this girl from my New Testament class, who I saw while we were just sitting, and because she wanted to sit down and like gain composure. And then after that, we walked or whatever. Oh, and never mind. But yeah, no. So we were walking away, and then I think she stopped for a hot second. And Noah, baby girl, found us, because I guess he was at an FHE or whatever in, like, the room and whatnot. I was like, oh my gosh, hello. And so he stayed and talked to us, and we talked about dreams and just weird stuff and people, and we caught up. And then he was like, well, I'll see you at the game night that's happening tomorrow. It's happening in Merrill, but I don't know where Merrill is. I'll probably go. I'm doing nothing tomorrow. But I don't know. I have to, like, figure that out. I think I have a reading quiz for physics. I have to double check. But we are also only taking a test. Like, we're not learning anything next whatever it's called. So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I do have to do my art thing and whatnot, and then I'm gonna read the crap out of my Book of Mormon, like, not Book of Mormon, my New Testament crap on the train, because that really helped. I liked that. I went through, like, the whole train ride, and I just, like, read stuff, and then I, like, got to Salt Lake, and I was in the library, and I was just, like, reading, and it was really nice. It was really nice. I liked it. So, I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow. Putting off stuff to, like, the last day, not the best idea, but I also have one class at 9:30 in the morning, and nothing for the rest of the day, so what else am I gonna do? Sleep? No. But yeah, I might take a nap. I don't know. Anyway, game night's tomorrow night, but it's at Merrill. I don't remember where. I'll probably text the group chat and be like, hey, help. But yeah, so we said goodbye, and then we went to the freaking creamery because she needs some more tissues because she's been through so many. And so went to the creamery, got some food, and I think we got some food. Not food. Holy crap, we got some tissues. And I think she got some vanilla wafers. And then we headed back, and I've been hanging out with her, like, ever since. We've just been sitting and talking. She let me talk politics. That's disgusting. That's so gross. Where did that come from? Anyway, it's all my hair, so I'm not worried, but that is really gross. But yeah, no, so she let me talk politics, which was really nice, because I know she doesn't agree with anything I believe in. Well, she agrees with a little bit, but, like, not a lot. But, like, I can't talk politics with anyone, and especially right now, because I'm watching the news, I'm watching Trump and all the crap he's doing, and all the bills he's signing and stuff like that, or, like, the things he's trying to get passed, and, like, do you guys realize that, like, I'm not gonna talk about it, but yeah, just, like, it's kind of, like, it's like I'm sitting there and I'm like, why did people make this guy president? I don't know, ask my parents. I'm gonna rub it in their faces when in, like, a year or two, I mean, I'll be on my mission, but, like, I'll get back. Prices aren't gonna change. They're not gonna change. People think they are, they're not. Especially with what he's doing right now, but making so many tariffs to, like, make people want to buy American-owned goods. That's not how you do. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into this. I'm not gonna do this. Freaking American heritage changed me. I'm forever stained. But yeah, no, so that was nice. She let me talk politics, and then we talked about silly stuff, because I was like, I'm sorry, no one else. I feel like I can't talk about politics anywhere else, and it feels nice to vent. But yeah, no, so she was pretty chill, and then I freaking, yeah, and then it was like 10 o'clock hit, and I'm like, oh, I gotta take my melatonin and go to bed. I'm like, I'm gonna be so tired if I don't. I've got a 9:30 class tomorrow, and I have to go. But yeah, melatonin's hit. I'm probably gonna pass out. Yeah, that's pretty much all I did today. I didn't do much. Tomorrow might be eventful, might not be. I know I've got my first physics test. I finished my lab report yesterday, and then, yeah, I've got a lot of stuff. I don't have a lot. I have way less than like most people in college. 12 credits is not the normal. 12 credits is not the normal, but I was kind of like, I'm about to go on my mission. I really don't want to stress out myself before. I've got my whole like schedule. Like, it's funny, me and Brooke were talking about how like she's got her whole life planned, right? And she's like, I'm like gonna get into college and pretty much be there by like 2030, and I'm like, girl, that's when I'm planning on like graduating from BYU. And she's like, what? No, you can't. Which it's probably not gonna happen. I would love to graduate at 2030 because that's such a pretty number to graduate on. If I wasn't going on a mission, I could graduate 2028. But 2030 is what it's looking like. That's with like spring, summer semester. Like that's me going spring, summer, fall, winter. Spring, summer, fall, like no break. That's me with like no break. And then it's a bunch of stuff. And then there's so much crap I have to take. It's insane. But yeah, I mean, I've gotten most of my credits for my semesters to be pretty much like 12 to like 14 credits per semester, normal semester. And then spring it's like 6 to 8 credits, which is normal. But yeah, holy crap. College is so much fun. Anyway, I'm going to bed because I'm tired, or the melatonin is hitting. So, night. Bye, see you tomorrow.